I feel so short down here in this corner of the screen, but man, I had to show you the title before we embiggen myself here. Hello everyone, I am Mecha42, your favorite YouTube harpy, and according to Matt Miller with Esquire, here's what's really going on with the Star Wars Episode 9 poster that fans are freaking out about. Oh lord, so I kind of missed the opportunity to do a reaction to this poster here. And of course, Mark Hamill has stepped in to set the record straight. I missed a lot of the drama because by the time I saw this, I had already seen Data Racer retweet Mark Hamill over on Twitter. And shout out to Data Racer and Ichibaka. You guys are the research, like the investigative journalists behind the entire Fandom Menace. So shout out to you guys. You're doing the journalistic work where the journalists don't. They're just kind of the PR puff pieces. So I saw that Mark Hamill had said this is a fake poster anyway, but this is a really interesting one because we see all of like the test costumes that we saw that were leaked originally. We see, the new alien guy over here that looks like a giant slug. We see the new chick who was cast. And we see, of course, C-3PO with a crossbow. Or is that Chewie's bowcaster even? I can't even see it. Thank you so much for giving me the worst possible image, Matt Miller, of the poster. You guys probably, if you're new to the channel, you might not know who Matt Miller is. We do have a bit of a history with him because he's called out several members of the Fandom Menace before in his articles and been basically one of the most toxic journalists. This side of the Fandom Menace and any of the culture wars, any of the stuff that we're kind of trying to fight desperately against. Anytime the media calls us trolls, man babies, incels, toxic, all this bullshit, right? All this crap. This is one of the worst people in the media versus the fans side of the argument, in my opinion. He totally. My issue with Matt Miller. Now, I've made some videos cussing him out certainly before. He kind of ignores any of the women who had a problem with Star Wars and called out some of the male Star Wars anti-fans, I guess, is what we are. The people who just were super disappointed with The Last Jedi. See people who are super disappointed and let down, and man, it's crazy. It's crazy. So what do you have to say? I haven't even read this article. I turned the camera on before I read the article. Probably not a smart thing. I just assume that Matt Miller's going to go and attack the fans. Let's see if he does. And if he doesn't, this video might never see the light of day. Also, I'm fighting a hair. Oh my god, if you can't see it, just one little hair that wants to stick up. Let's get into his article. For the past few months, fans have been living in what might call a drought of Star Wars-related news. A trailer is imminent, and by imminent, I mean one will likely be released anytime between now and December 20th. Well, duh. My prediction is, because we've heard this, that Star Wars Celebration will get, like, a title and a trailer or something. At the very least, we'll get a title for Episode 9. We are in, this is March 28th, 2019. This film comes out in December. We don't have a title yet. I'm kind of, I don't know whether to be excited about a new Star Wars movie or fearful, or are we past Star Wars? Are we done with it? Because sometimes I kind of get tired of thinking about it because of how big of a letdown The Last Jedi was, right? Even though I do have Porgs and stuff, I have to find something to like about this, so. But at this point, fans don't even know the title of the movie, like I was saying. There hasn't been a single official image, so when a poster started going around Twitter that appeared to be the real deal, fans got pretty damn excited. I saw that, but I had seen Data Racer's retweet from Mark Hamill before I got a chance to make a reaction to it. A number of news outlets wrote about this supposed poster, then mysteriously deleted said articles. What was this poster? Why were the posts deleted? This was the supposed poster in question, and here's another look at it. It's interesting though. It is an interesting poster, but it does look like a lot of the concept art kind of mishmashed together. It almost looks official in how, I hate to say this, how cheap it looks. It almost does look official. I can see why it would fool a lot of people because it's a really good Photoshop job. It's a really good, if it is a Photoshop job, because you have like Poe Dameron in his Nathan Drake outfit, and this one in the purple is probably Kerry Russell. I know she's gone on recently to talk shows and talked about whatever costume she's wearing. And then, of course, we have a lot of these leaked images of like the slug guy, like I said, and the little new droid to be little BB-8 Jr., What is really, really concerning to me is that if this is an official poster, if this were to be an official poster, where are our legacy characters? We have Chewbacca here like he's the pet. Where's Luke Skywalker? Where's Carrie Fisher? Where's anybody we actually care about? And that is a huge problem because we know they had to bring back Mark Hamill because people wouldn't see this movie. If you killed off all of the legacy characters, I wouldn't see this movie. And I do this for YouTube for a living. You know, I talk about movies and trailers and articles, and I probably would just skip this. So here's the tweet of the poster. Notice C-3PO is hilariously holding Chewbacca's bowcaster. There's also this effing thing behind Finn. Well, that's okay. This little slug guy was actually in the proposed leaked artwork that we've talked about. We talked about this over at Midnight's Edge After Dark. When all the test images came out, like all the new costume tests, and yeah, I can see why they used it. Anyway, fans kind of breezed over some of the weird parts of the poster in favor of what looks like a highly anticipated Knights of Ren in the bottom left side. Well, and that's the other thing. Like, I guess is the bowcaster. It's really blurry and really tiny the way I have my recording set up here. That was one of the little things that kind of made me think, oh, why is he carrying that? Why is he holding that? Because I did look at this poster before, you know, the whole Mark Hamill. Or before this article, I had seen this, but I didn't make a video. I didn't get a chance to because, like, the first thing I saw was the Mark Hamill tweet. But so here, John H. is asking Mark Hamill, new Star Wars Episode 9 poster leaked. He adds Hamill himself. Mark Hamill says, doubtful. It looks like the work of a UPF. So doubtful. UPF. UPF in Hamill's Star Wars lingo stands for Ultra Passionate Fan. He reiterated once again after another fan asked him if it was real. So he says, I'm pretty sure that it's just the wonderful work of a passionate fan. And it looks good. It's good enough to be questioned. That's the thing. It is good enough to be questioned. But then again, does Mark Hamill actually know and is not allowed to say? Because you know how tight-lipped, especially a Star Wars movie is, or an Avengers movie. You're not going to be allowed to say anything. You know, he's not going to be allowed to say one way or another, probably. Yes, you know, all those ultra-passionate fans out there dying to see C-3PO. Try saying C and then C-3PO right after. It's really difficult. To see C-3PO jump into battle and for the slug thing to do whatever the slug thing does. Just imagine what it will be like when some actual Star Wars news breaks. I'm still hoping the slug guy and War 3PO are real. Screw the slug guy. Where's Therm Scissor Punch? You guys remember him from Solo: A Star Wars Story? I liked Therm Scissor Punch. I never got the little card from Therm Scissor Punch from Denny's. They probably still have them. I could probably just go to Denny's and still find all of the Han Solo cards. Because seriously, who wants them? But yeah, so I'm surprised he didn't take any shots at the fans. Like, what's up, Matt Miller? Seriously, you didn't take any shots at the fans. Why? That's crazy. So Matt Miller doesn't even confirm or deny in this whole article. He just says, oh yeah, Mark Hamill says it's not real. Now I'm thinking maybe it is a real poster because Mark Hamill just says doubtful. He says doubtful. He doesn't know for sure one way or another here. And then he says, I'm pretty sure it's the wonderful work of a passionate fan. So now I'm thinking possibly this is a real poster because they would do something like this. They would just completely say, screw the legacy characters. We're pushing forward with Rey and Poe and Finn and all this stuff. But then again, in my opinion, I can see all of like the test footage stuff, like the test costumes and the slug guy and all these people. So man, if it's a Photoshop job, if it's a fake poster, then it's a really, really good fake poster. What do you guys think? I just found it was kind of funny how Matt Miller had to quickly jump in. I'm surprised he's not calling us all trolls and toxic man babies. Those tend to be the articles that tend to get him the most clicks anyway. Tell me what you guys think. Do you think this is real or not? Because this is kind of an interesting poster. I like the artwork. It looks really, really good, but But then again, I don't know. My personal opinion is that it is probably just something somebody threw together. It's probably some sort of a test image. It might even be an official test image with a lot of the concept stuff, just to kind of say, here's the placeholders for what's actually going to be. Because, like I said, this is all the test image. It's interesting to me. But, you know, we can kind of assume, okay, assuming it's fake, it's a really good fake. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I am MechaRandom42. You can send any unwanted therm scissor punch trading cards to MechaRandom42, P.O. Box 1566, Loveland, Colorado 80539. I will see you guys on the next video or live stream. Bye! Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!